And now you're seeing all this boring about your face and smile. See me and go, let's be honest, you feel inspired. I'm here to stay with you, here to pray with you. Do this out of nowhere, sitting there for present you. You make present you, though we surprising you. Baby, 17 change my life. See, you can be anything you want. Baby, 17 change my life. See, you can be anything. Baby, 17 change your life. See, you can be anything you want. Baby, 17 change your life. See, anything. up against the Golden State Warriors. Here with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge.
And just be from.
Yeah, actually, that's how you feel.
And it's the Warriors to start out.
She just walked by.
Now here is Hardaway.
Still can't look to the lead. But just lost up with the lead.
That's his first foul.
I believe that's just like lead. And I was talking about Sealand. Give me the matches on the side of the queen. Big on they forward got me leading. I got it was just
Here's Marshallonis.
So try to put me over busting speed. Yes, it could straight up with a little bit of bottom speed. I just hit the state, put up like another beat. That's why I get so high. Good with niggas like. They body can't go to the show. He just like to shoot shit for the we ain't that act like he gotta get buddy. Don't that looks to be the see they go. I gotta if I don't get nobody, I gotta stop reading everybody gotta tell myself to sipping on fights and day that nigga was leading.
Tell you what, those 2 points had to feel good.
It beats me just so much. We just build up big fight winning. This is one for the winning.
Here's Hastings. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Schrempf. Good rebound by Gatling.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Not a bad chance for him.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Hill. And that one is off. Rockets on offense. It's a three-point game. Maxwell, the pass to Schrempf. Count that one.
Knows how to find his shot inside. Schrempf, a consistent scorer.
In 21 minutes until I got close to that, I told that girl I was gonna play it. Yo, that nigga Uzi had fire-ass songs, man. I'm telling you, that nigga Uzi make fire songs.
Went right into attack mode. He'll take those
mid-range doing all that fruit shit.
whenever they're presented.
And to see him doing it at the start of the game is very encouraging for his team.
Now, here is Schrempf. Here's Maxwell. Over Mullen. And it's a
foul.
outside Hardaway. Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Ain't no Tyrod Hill should be getting my nigga all these fouls.
Free throw dropped for Hill. Ford, he checked in for Houston.
You better be making any free throws.
No free throws, good from Hill.
Rockets are gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hastings, the pass to Elijah. It's blocked. Pass to Marshall. Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Those dunks always feel great.
A slow start here for Houston in this one. They trail by 7. To the left wing. Here's Hastings. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And Smith just understands how to run an offense. A fantastic facilitator.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's good.
Tell you what, like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Here's Elijah. The Warriors pull it in. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Never a good feeling to lose a game on the road, especially when it comes as a result of not putting forth the kind of effort you need to on defense.
You hit the nail on the head. Inexcusable defense, in my opinion. I'm sure Coach let them all know about it after the game.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Before I put on some shit, I gotta do some shit. What? Hey, yeah, let's go. Don't say I'm they fade too. Like, buffet. Recite it, buffet. The whole say I'm they fade too. What? What? K2.
It's real by 9. Here's Hastings. And the 3-ball is good. Hastings got 5.
What?
Great decision by
What?
Reliable.
Yeah.
Outside Mullen.
Yeah.
To Hardaway. Here's the 3. Pulls it down.
Hey. Hey, man, I'm telling you, Jay Critzer fade. Yo, this nigga top 5 in the game right now. Right now, bro. Y'all cannot fuck with my man, son.
And even though that one didn't go down, that's really good shot selection.
This is what the
Oh,
coach is
my God.
even when these type of shots don't fall.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Gatling. Over Smith. Hastings grabs the board. For Houston, they've got 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
So many different tricks on this team. It makes him a tough matchup.
I'm telling you, son.
At the elbow, Smith. The second effort, and the layup is up and in. 9 points for the franchise.
Well, you can't give him any room.
Bro, this song is so hard, bro.
He's gonna make you pay.
It's my damn one of my favorite songs, but no cap.
Houston making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Maxwell. Grant comes in for Hastings. And it's Garnett in for Smith. Here's Hardaway. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter.
Any NBA play can inspire your next lunch. And with FanDuel, you can turn them into big. There's a lot of 2K news that is starting to bubble up to the surface. Brian Williams, the head developer of 2K, has been doing the interview rounds, and we got a ton of details, a lot of great confirmations, and a lot of stuff that just maybe kind of go, that's too bad. So one of the first things is going to be that there are no mid-card women's championships added into the game on launch. The United States and Intercontinental women's titles will not be there. Now, Brian Williams did a couple. Go subscribe to them, hit the like button, all that good stuff, help out the rest of the community. Brian mentioned how there's not going to be these titles because of the timeline of when they were coming into WWE and what's involved in actually getting these title belts, not just putting them into their exhibition.
The
defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Garnett finds Elijah.
Which is not unheard of. They've done this with even NXT. We have another back in 2022.
5 on the clock.
Pass the ball.
Jump ball. It's tied up there.
Right, my nigga.
I do find it a little odd when you look at things like, and I have no idea how hard things are with things.
Just 4 to shoot.
The
10-foot. And he's going again with the bucket.
This is why Hakeem shoots a high percentage. So gifted and clever down low.
Hardaway passes to McGee. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, it's no good.
You know, on that shot, I like to see him go straight up with it.
Stolen by McDaniels. It's stolen by Elijah. Pass to Grant. Stolen by McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. Higgins passes to Hardaway. Puts one up from 19. Second chance effort. Higgins. That's good.
Winning play there. Saw the opportunity to take a second crack at it.
Here is Elijah. And 2 seconds left. No good on that one. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4.
Because the developers, those people, speak for themselves with that part of the game. So we didn't get
and glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Let's look at the energy stats on the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight is scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Mullen passes to Ellie. It's Owens chopping the keys. Here's Mullen. Hits the target from 18 feet. Mullen's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors.
A talented shooter like Mullen doesn't need much time to get set to shoot. Get him the ball, he's ready to go.
Here's Hastings. And the pass is good. A nice shot that time.
Good work from mid-range. I like seeing him look to score from there.
And there's a foul. It's on the franchise. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The universe, and also why not just have it in there as a toggle option, turn it on to maybe they're on it.
Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
It's only a player
Now, here's Owen. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mullen. It's rebounded by Houston.
makes sense that the
Johnson with it. Still yet to score.
Maybe something that they will look at
And that was a foul. No question about it.
He deserved to leave the line after that hit.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
But it's not going to happen this year. Now the pro wrestling shoot clock now. Jesse did an awesome job with Brian.
Both shots good from the strike.
Shooting is a skill. And this guy absolutely has it.
The Warriors leading.
It's still not an option. Very much a plan.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Oh, it's no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 47% pretty solid. Hastings, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
So tough to stop him on his way to the rack.
It is. Love the casual style on that bucket.
An important basket in a tight ball game.
2 minutes now playing the second quarter. Owens passes to Elliott. The floater. And it's good on the way up. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Showing off the soft touch and the value of having an effective floater in your arsenal.
Here's Hastings. Count that as his second field goal in shooting 78%.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
This is exactly what we saw from him in that last game. Lots of confidence.
Ellie passes to Higgins. Here's Ellie.
This was a pass, I believe, by just Brian.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Pass to Mullen. A three. Hastings grabs the board. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Houston made some changes. Shrem comes in for Rollins. And Smith subbed in for Johnson.
Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like it's going to be good.
Marshalonis against Smith. Left side Mullen. The shot from 20 feet away. Bank shot. No good.
And he forced that shot. The defense is this tight. Better off passing out of it, looking for a better shot.
Pass to Bullard.
It is what it is. But when there's no conversation yet,
Hastings no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs.
Mullen passes to Higgins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Hastings.
What is the depth of that loading? Is it going to
Pass to Thornton.
Is it at the floor? It's a calendar.
Here's Hastings. He's got 17. 5 to shoot. Thorpe, the pass to Hastings. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Golden State's gone 0-2 from there in the second. Mullen kicks to Owens. Marshalonis against Thorpe. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Marshalonis has got his third basket of the night right there. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
We're going to get the universe mode. In my GM, holding the puck on the floor. Look at this. Scissors is trailer. I hope to get more of a defense to know what I'm going to do and how I want to do. The other modes like my faction, touchline just
Maxwell comes in for Bullard. Hill, he's checked in for Golden State. Tim Hardaway comes in for Mullen.
But he said there's new exciting things that they're doing with Persona cards, Persona models, and how they're going about all of it. So maybe my faction will be a little bit better. I'm looking more towards
1:36 left now here in the second. Here's Hastings. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? Do not let the gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Marshalonis. 7 points in the game. That's to Hardaway for 3. Counting the second make in 4 attempts.
And Hardaway is a volume shooter from deep for a reason, because he's capable of pulling damage from there.
54 seconds left in the first half. Olajuwon, left side.
That throw wasn't pretty good.
Here's
It's going to be
Marshalonis.
clear the value of school and what you really need it for concrete
Pass
energy.
to Gatling. Some nice passing by Golden State.
When it came time to set it up,
Here's Marshalonis. Kino
the
Olajuwon with the
registered
rebound.
signs didn't
Defense
register.
pulled out all stops there, and they managed to contain a
I
skilled
think those
inside
strikes should go 3%. It's pretty good.
Here's Hastings.
Time cashier / full-time emergency had another idea.
Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Hastings.
Lower fees,
Hastings
less
got 12 now
paperwork,
in this quarter.
more
You
profit.
know, we say it a lot, and it's true. This league is about talent, but it's also about bringing effort on a consistent nightly basis.
times. They go on and on and on.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Well, his ability to grab offensive rebounds in the first half was really something to watch.
He fought on every play. He knows how valuable those early possessions are.
We got a fire get your life together.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. The Rockets trade.
We sorry this year. We know you pour champagne on Freaky Mike every Friday. Champagne Friday is canceled for foreseeable future. The Bobby Portis is crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Elimination Chamber 2025 predictions. I say yours because I've given you the ability to submit whatever predictions that you might have about Elimination Chamber 2025 over on X. Whether that's who wins each chamber, who eliminates who, what rivalries get created at WrestleMania, returns, heel turns, everything. So I've grabbed a bunch of your predictions and I'm going to review a bunch of them and give you my honest opinion on them. By the way, I do these every once in a while over on X, so make sure that you're following me over there. The link will be in the description. As always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell for notifications. If you're a wrestling fan, I'm incredibly confident that you're going to fall in love with this YouTube channel because we always upload daily wrestling content. And if you're looking for more than just daily wrestling content, consider coming over to the Patreon, patreon.com/SaudisApp. Over there, we also upload daily content like the Raw reviews, the SmackDown reviews, the podcast early, and a whole host of extra watch-alongs that we can never post here because we use footage over there and we can't use footage here on YouTube because it just gets blocked. So consider it. Patreon.com/SaudisApp. Link in the description. Link in the pinned comment. Let's start the video. The Rock returns to the Rogers Center for the first time since WrestleMania 18. So I saw a ton of people submitting these. A lot of people are expecting the Rock to come back at Elimination Chamber and maybe set something up going into WrestleMania 41. I just personally don't think that that's going to happen. I personally believe that if we were going to get with the Rock, a match, a program, whatever it might be, that we would already at least have an idea as to what that would be. And let's face it, whatever that thing might be, the only thing that we really want right now is the Rock versus Roman Reigns, if it is something that involves the Rock. And when I look at what Roman Reigns is doing, he seems a little bit too preoccupied with whatever's going on with Seth Rollins, which will likely be his WrestleMania home, which that means it doesn't really need one, a whole lot of time, or two, or a whole lot of opponents available for the Rock. But maybe he does come back to just be a promotional piece for the show. The Rogers Center, formerly known as the Skydome, is a major venue for a moment in the Rock's career, which was Icon versus Icon against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. That was the building where the people turned on the People's Champion and created the Hollywood heel Rock from 2003. And the current heel Rock that we have is just an extension of. So the final boss character kind of was born in the Skydome, now known as the Rogers Center. So maybe that could be a cool little coming-of-age tale, coming back to the place that created the evil version of the Rock that we know today. But if I'm betting man, I'm going to say that this doesn't happen. Roman cost Seth the match, leading to a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. So we're all expecting this, right? I feel like this is written in the wall right now. I feel like if you're reading the tea leaves, this is the most likely thing that's going to happen happen in this chamber. We're likely going to have a situation where Roman Reigns, like Shawn Michaels, sneaks in from under the chamber to take out Seth Rollins, to allow, say, Logan Paul or CM Punk to pin him and eliminate him, thus setting up Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. The thing is that there's still a bit more of a cloud above Seth Rollins than just Roman Reigns. There's also CM Punk. There's a lot of rumors that it's going to be CM Punk versus Roman versus Seth Rollins. If that's the case, then we have Roman Reigns sneak in and take out both of them. Me personally, if they're going to do something with Roman sneaking into the chamber to take out somebody, I hope it's just Seth Rollins, because I would personally want it to be Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, one-on-one match, a match that is a dream match at WrestleMania, because we've never gotten it that venue. Adding CM Punk, I don't feel like it's necessary, when I think you can use CM Punk in other matches and in other things to elevate the entire show as well. But do I expect Roman here? Yeah, I really do. Logan Paul costs John Cena the chamber, and Punk wins. I want to say that this isn't on the table, but this is very much on the table. When I look at Logan Paul's history the Elimination Chamber, it involves screwing over some legend of the business to set up a big match with them. He did it at WrestleMania 39 to set up the match, and then Seth Rollins did it going into WrestleMania 40 to set up a match that included Randy freaking Orton. And so it just sort of seemed like clockwork that Logan Paul is going to screw his big major names to set up a match with. And if I'm being honest with you, out of all of the big names that are in there, Cena is the most Logan Paul friendly opponent that I could actually see. I just don't see a world where CM Punk wants to work Logan Paul, if I'm being honest with you. And frankly, I don't think that there's a better way to get the world to hate Logan Paul even more than they already do. Apparently, he's banned from the entirety of the country of music, than by having him screw over John Cena and preventing him from getting into a main event in his final WrestleMania to go for 17. It sounds like it's something that I want. Trust me, this is not what I want. Good God, I want John Cena and Logan Paul to stay away from each other at WrestleMania. I don't mind it at any other venue, just not at Cena's last WrestleMania, but this is very much on the table. I still feel like it's more likely that Cena wins the chamber and goes to have a match against Cody Rhodes than a match against Logan Paul. But like I said, the historical evidence tells us that Logan Paul is going to fuck some legend over and set up a match with them. And unfortunately, the biggest legend in that match is John Cena. But battle two will be Cena and Logan Paul. So let's start this off where I already kind of left off, which is what better way to get everyone to hate Logan Paul than to have Logan Paul be the one that prevents Cena from getting to WrestleMania. Well, what better way to get the entire world rallied behind Cena and incredibly against Logan Paul than by having these be the final two. Here's the thing, I both like and I dislike this. I dislike this because if this is the final two, it's television. Cena's win. There's no way that they're going to run Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania. I don't think so. If this is the final two, however, it does get everyone behind John Cena, and everybody will want John Cena to win, as opposed to if it's John Cena and CM Punk. I could see a world where the crowd's kind of divided. I could see this is potentially in the stars, but I don't want this to be the final two. I would rather it be two guys that make it really unpredictable as to who's going to win, to create as much drama within that match. Jade Cargill returns and reveals that it wasn't Liv and Raquel that took her out of action, hopefully setting up a very desired Bianca versus Jade WrestleMania match. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. That's to me a giant headliner of a match, and I think that's the match that many of us are expecting, and the match that many of us want for Bianca Belair, if not Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. I'm just really curious as to how this would play out. Would it be Jade Cargill breaking into the chamber and taking out Bianca, or taking out Naomi, or maybe takes out both of them and gets both of them eliminated so that you don't still know who was the person that ultimately attacked Jade Cargill. But Naomi has to be in the equation in some way, shape, or form. I'm not buying at all of the idea that it's Bianca Belair. But Bianca Belair, in my eyes, is a forever babyface. And that's not me saying that she can't be a heel. She was good heel over in NXT. I just think that she's just too damn good of a marketing asset for the WWE. And usually, those individuals are forever babyfaces. That's just usually how it goes. And I think Bianca Belair has reached that level. I will say, it will feel like we're starting to lose time on this Jade Cargill storyline if we don't do something at Elimination Chamber. It already felt like we were running out of time because they had ignored the storyline for the better part of like a month and a bit. Only to finally bring it back on the most recent episode of Friday Night SmackDown. We gotta get rolling with the story. Nobody believes it's Liv and Raquel. That's the biggest red herring ever. But we gotta make some big steps forward so that we can get to the point where it makes sense to be Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair. On Netflix is the best thing ever. I get Raw and it's SmackDown, every single WWE Business Live event, and a giant catalog of old WWE shows with my Netflix subscription. Unfortunately, that is not the case for all of you. Many people around the world pay to watch these shows on traditional cable, international markets, so a 2-year plan is something that you're going to get full use of. Again, that's Surfshark.com/. I feel like Damian doesn't really have a chance of winning this. I just don't. I feel like in terms of likelihood, it's Cena and Punk at the top, Drew McIntyre at a distant third, and everyone else just has basically no chance of actually winning this. It's actually kind of the reason why I wish they hadn't announced Jey Uso was going after Gunther so early, because if Gunther was still a possibility as a final prize, then I feel like everyone would have been on equal playing field as a potential win. But now that Cody Rhodes is the big prize and the 19 main event is the big prize, hey look, no disrespect to Damian Priest. I love Damian Priest. I just don't think that he is 19 closing against Cody Rhodes kind of guy. They just haven't done a good enough job to fill Damian Priest, aside from the fact that he is like pretty well protected. I would like to see more from a character standpoint, and I feel like in the end, the chamber here we just try and bypass all of that and just use wins and accolades as the reason why we should shoehorn him into the main event of WrestleMania. I'd like to see a little bit more substance. That's not to say I don't think that we're going to eventually get Damian versus Cody Rhodes. I do think that they teased it, and the fact that they're like as equally protected as each other, at some point these guys have to butt heads. I just don't think it's going to be a WrestleMania off the back of Damian Priest versus Cody. But like I said, it'd be fucking hilarious to see the internet implode if Damian won. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to have Randy Orton with either acting unsanctioned match or doing it to help Sami Zayn instead of Kevin Owens versus Randy at WrestleMania. Me personally, I kind of like the idea of just having Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn go at it with no interference at all whatsoever, and then have Randy Orton come out after the match to completely punch the head off of Kevin Owens. I just want to see no interference because I want to see these guys kill each other, because in my opinion, this is a WrestleMania match not happening at WrestleMania, and the only reason it's not happening at WrestleMania is because it's in the Sky Dome in Toronto, one of the most famous sporting buildings in the entire country, with two of the most famous wrestlers that the country of Canada has created. So for all intents and purposes, for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, this may as well be WrestleMania, which is why I'd like to see a clear-cut definitive winner, but I still want to see Randy Orton, because Randy Orton's like a top 5 favorite. I'd like to see him after the match as opposed to interfere in the match to help anybody. I feel like Penta will somehow make it on the card. Maybe Penta versus Ludwig versus Heath? I don't think so. I don't think that there's room for Penta or a match that doesn't have a title on the line. Frankly, a match that doesn't particularly even have the greatest story going. Penta versus Heath versus Ludwig Kaiser. I don't know where that's going. I don't even really understand that dynamic, that triangle of theirs that's going on. I love Penta. I truly do. I think he's amazing. And I like Pete Dunne and Ludwig Kaiser, but this story that they got going on here should not be Smith and PLE yet. Double pin to end the chamber between Punk and Cena. Okay, that would be kind of epic, but it would also be a pretty shitty way to end the show. If we're going to go down this route, then I wouldn't mind the idea of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn being the ones to main event the show, because I think they very well could. The double pin definitely is the easiest way to just get us to the triple threat of CM Punk versus John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, a match that I think a lot of people would be okay with. Me personally, if you're going to add Punk to a triple threat, I'd rather it be that one than to get involved with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. But I feel like there's more satisfying ways to get to this triple threat than just having this match basically ended in no contest with both of them being each other. Kofi Kingston attacks someone to get spot in the elimination chamber. I mean, I like the callback. I don't see it happening, especially where Kofi Kingston is these days in the tag team division, feuding against Hackline and no Hackline from the LWO. Liv Morgan wins. I saw a lot of people submitting this and submitting it as a joke, as if it was, haha, this likely won't happen. Rather, I think this is very likely to happen. I would say that she's the favorite to win this whole thing. The other favorite I would say is possibly somebody like Roxanne Perez, but Roxanne Perez is such an outside choice that I feel like she's a distant second here in terms of picking a betting favorite. I know that nobody wants to see again, but we do have the extra outlier that is Io Sky that could maybe turn this into a triple threat going into WrestleMania, could make this a little bit more intriguing so that we aren't just going back to the well of Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. But when I look at where things are laid out, if not Bianca Belair, who might be busy with Dave Cargill, feels like the favorite here is Liv Morgan. Jerry Cross comes out during the Sami/Kevin match, leading to Kevin picking up the victory, setting up Sami versus Constantine. Okay, so if I don't want to see Randy Orton getting involved in the match, I sure as shit do not want to see Karrion Kross getting involved in the match. As I've already stated, I'd rather this match be pure chaos. I'd rather this be unadulterated, not touched by anybody. I do believe that we're setting up towards the highway that leads us towards Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn, but I don't think that we necessarily need Karrion Kross getting involved here in order to get us to that destination. A destination where the wheels are already moving on Monday. So no, I don't see this happening. And for the love of God, I just don't want to. I don't think Cena is going to win the Chamber or win 17 at WrestleMania. I'm convinced that he needs to go through the struggle to establish the importance of the first night 2 of SummerSlam. He's going to get 17 there, probably against CM Punk, who is probably going to win the Chamber and WrestleMania. Okay, so prediction here is Punk wins the Chamber, Punk goes on to WrestleMania.
Who's checked in for Lister. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Marshallonis, that's good.
Well, he acted before they could react. Defenses have to be alert to that.
Here's Hastings. Out to the right wing. Maxwell, the pass to Hastings. Fires from 18. The shot is good off the backboard. Hastings got 27 points.
His ability to know where his teammates are is elite.
Carries it into SummerSlam where John Cena finally gets a chance at the title, and that's what John Cena wins. Is that possible? Is that likely? Yeah, I very much think that is a very likely outcome that we could get. I do think it's smart to use John Cena as somebody that can help solidify the importance of a 2-night SummerSlam, because the first night of SummerSlam is going to have a little bit of an uphill battle in terms of feeling as important as night 2. That's what happened with WrestleMania. But if you are going to bookend the first night of SummerSlam with the 17th, then shit, like that's about as big as a stamp of approval that WWE can give your show. This is part of the reason why I'm digging the uncertainty about John Cena's 17, because it is a matter of when, right? We all know that John Cena is going to win the 17. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And you could honestly fantasy book this in so many different ways. At WrestleMania, at SummerSlam, you could friggin' fantasy book it on the last match that he has in his entire career if you don't have him vacated. There's so many different things that you could do to either give us instant satisfaction by having him win at WrestleMania in the biggest match, or you can make us struggle and give us delayed satisfaction at SummerSlam, or you could give us a fucking heart attack and have him win at the end of his last match of his career. Lots of new things that you can do with Cena. Drew McIntyre will win again and set up one of the best, if not the best feuds of the year. So, I already mentioned this. In terms of tier ranking favorites, I think it's like Punk Cena, tied for number 1, and then Drew McIntyre is a distant third. The third most likely to win this Elimination Chamber. You kind of need to see him go back-to-back in Chamber and start maybe playing the moniker of Mr. Elimination Chamber. But I just don't see it happening this year. That doesn't take away from the fact that you said here, let Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre put you Cody Rhodes' best feud and the best feud of the entire year. It absolutely has the star power when you think of it to be the best feud of the year, especially what we just saw with Cody and Kevin Owens, and of course, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Take those two guys, McIntyre and Cody Rhodes, and think that we're going to make some magic. So I want to see it at some point, and I feel like we're not that far away from that happening. Could it happen in Mania? I think so, but there's just so many other things that, in my opinion, take priority over having Drew McIntyre in the way to Mania. Alexa is going to get the right since involved in the women's elimination chamber. Get out for a win. See, I don't see this. I haven't seen the WWE give the Wyatt 6 any sort of vote of confidence to make him appeal at any PLE. I don't think that they're going to do it at Elimination Chamber either. I could very much see a world where this thing plays out on SmackDown or like a couple of weeks before WrestleMania. But I do foresee us going towards the direction of Alexa Bliss having a confrontation with the Wyatt 6, maybe joining them, maybe trying to fight them off, whatever it might be. But I don't think it happens at Chamber, and I don't think that Alexa Bliss is the one that's going to do it. One of the 6 chamber participants gets, quote, injured backstage. And Randy Orton comes out as a surprise replacement. He ends up winning the whole thing and sets up the long-awaited dream match against Cody at WrestleMania. I guess the big question is this face it. I don't think if he's involved as much as everybody would like to do those for. I think it's going to be that. It's like we do something like a Damien Priest or unfortunately is Drew McIntyre. I don't see this happening because there's still just so much into this business and elsewhere that we're making to wrestling about in a different direction against the United States. Although I like where you're starting to die there in terms of having Cody Rhodes with the Randy Orton and then having WrestleMania. I feel for some reason I see this more as the most main event of Sundays. That's not to say that it's not worthy of WrestleMania. It's just that everybody else seems to be too busy to make this happen at WrestleMania. You get a swerve from Roxy Perez walks out of the Elimination Chamber to face this down directly at WrestleMania. You know, it feels too soon, but just putting her into the match would be huge for her. I still think that we're going down the path of Roxanne Perez versus Bayley. I think that Roxanne Perez has a WrestleMania program and it doesn't have to go through Chamber, but what I do want to see is I want to see a great performance from Roxanne Perez. I want Roxanne Perez to get all the best damn spots so that she can have a send-out party kind of like Tiffany Stratton did at the last year's Elimination Chamber. If Roxanne Perez were to win this, I'm not going to be mad. I'm on board. Give it to me. I just don't realistically see them doing it. But then again, I didn't realistically see them having her beat the last person to get eliminated by Charlotte Flair and break the whole freaking record in terms of Iron Women of all Iron Women at the Royal Rumble. Something will happen between Drew and the Chamber that will set up the proposed match at WrestleMania that we've heard rumors of. Yeah, for those that don't know, there's been a lot of rumors about Drew McIntyre versus Damien Priest. Rumors that have a lot of people upset, not necessarily because they dislike Damien Priest, but because they feel like Drew McIntyre has had just such a great past 12 months. That unfortunately, a match against Damien Priest would kind of feel like a little bit of a downgrade. And to a degree, I kind of agree because Drew McIntyre has been one of the best things that WWE has had in the last 12 months, in my opinion. Now, this I could unfortunately see it happening, but apparently there are now the reverse rumors. Like people at WWE understand that there's backlash towards Drew McIntyre's initial plan and that they might be changing them. Who the hell knows? This is why I think it's even better than not having those sheets, because then you can just sit back and get it. Tiffany and Trish versus Nia and Candice will mark Tiffany's full face turn. I think we're already pretty much there, but I do believe that this is going to be cementing it. And if anything, we could see Charlotte Flair at the end of this coming out to attack both Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton. So really cement Charlotte as the heel in this and Tiffany Stratton as the good person. I'll be honest, by the way, I would have preferred for this to include Trish Stratus versus Tiffany Stratton. I feel like that would have been so much more fun than whatever. I'll take this tag match. A tag match that I just don't see a world where Tiffany and Trish are going to win. These two will kill each other in the main event, but the main event, the Brutally Maniac one then tries to pile drive the mask one, and right when he's about to hit one, they'll be hit with an RKO out of nowhere, followed by a punt in his head as Toronto erupts into it. Okay, lots to dissect there, lots of fantasy booking goodness, but the drink that I want to focus on is the main event. With this main event, I would like for this main event, considering the two chamber matches aren't for, I know they are obviously for something big to see who goes to WrestleMania, but there's something special about this blood feud going on between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in the venue, the building that it's at, the city that it's at, the country that it's at, the time of the year that it's at, that I'd like to see this be the main event. Cena wins in a heel way, like a, quote, accidental low blow. Ooh, that's interesting. That's fascinating. I like the idea of Cena not going full heel, but taking advantage of a situation where he traditionally in the past wouldn't have taken advantage of that situation, but knowing that his window is closing, the time's running out, he finally does take advantage of that situation, even if it's a situation that he didn't actually himself cause or intentionally try to do. I kind of vibe with this. I would love this because it would create this question. Was that heel Cena? Was that not heel Cena? Was it fair? Was it unfair? And honestly, at the end of the day, the next best thing, aside from being entertained by wrestling, is if wrestling can make you ask questions and wonder things. All right, folks, thank you so much for submitting in your Elimination Chamber predictions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Goodbye. Get out of here.
What a slow guy. Hey man, I know that you've been asked a lot of questions about universe mode and everything else. We're going to run up some gameplay questions for you here. I think that the guys asked everything that they wanted to in those ones, so I'm going to hit you up with some gameplay stuff that we might not know about WWE 2K25. Alright man, hey, so with championship matches this year, can we expect to see the title on podium outside the ring like we do on WWE television?
Unfortunately, no. Yeah. It's coming. Yes, it's coming. We had discussions about that last year and this year. It's one of those things. We really need to get back to having the championship titles present, whether on the podium, things like this, or even just having it like back in the old days. They would just be on the timekeepers.
Yeah.
Area. We could just pick them.
Speaking of that, can we use the ring bell finally?